Hello, everybody. Welcome to Z's Game Corner. No hacks, no cheats, just smart play and hard work make it happen. I am your host, Zorilius, and today we are hopping into Dissidia, Final Fantasy Opera Omnia, and Porom is out and figured to show off her extensions really quickly, and everything that she does. You see him out of white crystals up there, which is all good. I'll get those at some point. I wasn't going to do any pulls for her or anything like that. Oh my goodness, her additional ability is heal attack all. What? Oh my gosh, what's the extension for it do? Oh my gosh. Slightly increases HP recovery. I was expecting something a lot more. Slightly raises party's defense. Nice. So I've noticed that 68, every character has a nifty little skill like that. It will be some kind of resonance skill. Now that we've shown all of that off, let's go ahead and go over to the new banner that's up. These are the event characters. It's Porom, Surprise there, and Yang. And as much as I'd love to do some draws on this, I'm thinking ahead towards selfie. But this is the new banner. It's up until September 19th, and we'll show off what her weapons do. The Mithril Staff is her 35 CP. So restores more HP and Light Wisdom duration +1 and +1 level, so you get 2 levels whenever you use it. And when you use Mesidian Brilliance plus HP damage resist boost, which is awesome. Kind of like those bosses of Sid's, where they're extremely annoying. Oh my gosh, where's their 15 CP? The Healing Staff. Here we go. So when you use Cry Plus, boost to Brave Granite based on max Brave, lights our duration +1 level, and when using Cry, low chance 1 turn of Confuse on all targets, which is awesome. I think she's the only character that can confuse enemies at this point in time, which is absolutely amazing. And here is her EX weapon. We'll show off what this does. Slightly restores party's HP, increases Brave based on max Brave, HP attack. Recovery may exceed target's max HP by 20%. And there's a few other characters that have spillover HP gains, like Furion and Rem are 2 that come to mind, but that translates into Brave for the other party, and the effect isn't really that great. Grants allies Brave based on HP damage dealt, so kind of like what Shining Wave does, and extends Light Art's Light Wisdom duration by 3 turns. So it is a slow recast. So I don't know how all those buffs do play out, but I guess we'll see when we go into the co-op. But technically speaking, you can just buff yourself up, with 1 each, and then keep on casting the EX to stay up there. So slight boost to Brave granted with the first limit break. Second limit break, party 2 turns HP damage resist. Again, that's on top of her HP damage resist buff. And then recast speed, which always seems to be the 3rd limit break. And on top of that, she is awoken, so she can hit 70. Unfortunately, Yang and Porom cannot, which makes me so sad. People have been talking about an EX shop coming out next month, and it was kind of hitting that during the community live stream that went on a couple of weeks ago too, and they said they'll go more in depth into it next month. But people that I talk with that play the Japanese version are basically saying we'll get a free EX weapon. So keep that in mind as well, especially if you want to pull for her and get her EX or any of the banners that are currently up. You know, and you're just like me and not getting any kind of luck with them. Then yeah, just keep that in mind. Save the tickets for somebody else and or gems for somebody else that you want that you know is coming out later on this month. Like for me, Selfie 100% sure that is like my main support character I like to bring, unless they're enemies and they're resist the holy, then I'll bring Aiko. And when Aiko's EX come out, I'll definitely want that as well. But for now, Selfie is my go-to just with that wall, man. That wall helps out so much. And can you imagine that wall being combined with like Warrior Light's buff? You know, his additional ability. Oh my god, it's insane. On top of that, she raises max brave by a lot. And yeah, I'm really all on board on Selfie. The only thing that might make me change my mind, it depends on who gets their EX out of the 6 that are coming out later. You know, I think Ferris was on there. I don't know who EX we are going to get out of that, but yeah, Ferris was on there, and there was somebody else. Seven and Yuna were the other two I was missing. I just went and looked that up real quick. But I think with the new chapter that's coming out very, very soon, that's when Yuna's EX will be released. You know, and we could get Pain out of that chapter, who will be awoken, but I don't think Pain's EX will come. They usually don't give, you know, the character that you can get in that chapter, in the new chapter, their EX weapon. Traditionally, that could change, you know, it's all up to the devs on what they want to do, but I know for a fact that Yuna's EX will be available that month, or this month, and I think they will be with the release of Act 2, Chapter 4. That will come out, but she's also part of the Crystal Awakening Part 2 going on later on in the month. You know, so I would have to look at the calendar, but I don't think those two things happened at the same time. So that leaves Fair 7 and Ramza, who already has his EX, you know, for a brand new EX. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind pulling, if it's Fair's, yeah, I will definitely do some tickets on it. With 7, I still need like her 35 CP, you know, a couple of times for limit breaks. I wouldn't mind pulling for 7 to Ramza. I really want to use Ramza. You know, he's just a really good brave battery / damage dealer. You know, it does a lot better than, say, somebody I like to use, Bart's. It's kind of like on that similar line of like party buffs / brave batteries / damage dealer. You know, you know, I think Bart does a little bit more damage, but Ramza is a lot better with the brave battery part. You know, and hopefully we can get in a party with Porom. Or Porom. My bad. No, so I'll go ahead and run this and we'll try again. Alright, here we go. We got somebody who has a Porom's EX. I don't know if they're maxed out. I just want to do a co-op with somebody that had her pretty well built up. And great, my game's freezing. No. Come on. There we go. Alright. Like I said, this room on this phone, something I've been complaining about all week. It's just not there. We definitely need something new. So apparently they don't have the 35 CP. That's all good. We still get to show her off, you know, and everything that she can do, you know. And hopefully this will help you guys make a judgment call if you want to actually draw for her and get her gear. You know, enemies meant to show off the enemy weaknesses, but we can do that as soon as we get out of this battle. And then we'll go ahead and show off everything that's in the shop. So, man, I love this. Like, Yang is a character that I wanted to build up so bad. Like, I got his 15 CP pretty easy, you know, on the few times he's come around in the past. He's just can never get his 35 CP. Like, he's been on multiple banners, you know what I'm saying, that could just never get his 35 CP. You know, this last banner that he was on, I finally got it. I think it was, I was trying to get Lightning's EX off of it, which just didn't happen. I think that was the banner, Lightning, Yang, and Garnet, I want to say it was, you know, so it just didn't happen. Instead of Lightning's EX, I ended up with this 35 CP, so I'm very happy with that. You know, it turns his kicks into gangster mode, and I'm just gonna go ahead and focus here, get that brave up, and I am the one taking the hit. Go ahead and cry plus, confuse him. I want to see what that confused enemy does. You know, these guys are super dangerous. In that first battle I fought, oh my gosh, so you have this hit that lowers your max HP, which is ridiculous, and it was getting kind of low. Then they do like a group HP attacks at all. All right, her EX move, let's do it. Ooh, look at that overheal. I'm up to 16k. I'm guessing they're showing the overheals by the yellow numbers down there, or could be orange. I don't know. I'm slightly colorblind, I guess. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. Got over 3,000k max, and that wasn't a maxed out. It wasn't a full limit broken EX weapon either. It was just one limit break, I want to say, and yeah, the first round just did not complete it. That's everything that you need to know in a co-op. They do have a couple more moves. You know, like I was saying, the group HP attack, and they do HP attacks quite frequently. So in that battle, as soon as possible, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to tackle this EX stage, but this is their weaknesses. They are weak to ice due to Porom being part of it. Is what I'm guessing, and there are plenty of characters that use ice. It's almost ridiculous amount of characters that use ice and fire in this game. You know, all the other elements are a bit lacking, but yeah, and then they have a low chance or low resistance to confusion, which guess what, Porom can do, and they're immune to max brave down. So no Ferris, no Titus, no Lilithette. You know, for people that love doing that thing, just wipe those characters off the board, or if you do bring them, don't expect that debuff to get on them. But now let's get into the juicy part, the awesome rewards here. So I took a look at this earlier too. No bloom tokens, unfortunately. There are 17 tickets. I haven't bought any tickets. You know, oh no, that's 21 tickets. I was looking at the 8 gold tokens, which is a lot more than what they've been in the past. They usually cost 5. You know, the usual 300 gems, the 600 Dissidia points, 6 potions, you know, the 10 armor tokens, and then look at this right here, a high white crystal, you know, for a whopping 30 gold, and you can get that 7 times, so a total of 35, and then the normal 100 high shards that you need, and then rest of it is the normal stuff that you need, which I'm going to be down here buying a bunch of these bad boys right here, a bunch of white shards. So yeah, alright, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Wow, I got 29 tickets. Screw it. I do want, like, Polom's weapons too. This is, I don't know when the next opportunity to get, you know, his 15 and 35 CP will be, so we'll do 10 draws as I go ahead and close out. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. And to stay up to date with content going up on the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with that notification bell. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and Facebook. Details will be down there in the description section. I know I've been talking about doing a live stream sometime this week. This week's been surprisingly crazy for me. I could have done one today, but it was just really late by the time I thought about it. And didn't want to do that to y'all. Do want to do it at a time that everybody can watch and everything. So, we'll try for tomorrow. If we don't get it in tomorrow, we'll get it started up, or start it back up next week for sure. The main reason why I missed it, I was grinding metals, and slight sliver of hope there, but yeah, I was grinding metals for Raider Marcus and Evolution 2. That's what I've been doing most of the day. So for those of you watching the Evolution, I'm pretty sure you'll be happy to hear all of that. We posted some stuff up on Discord for it too. We got that, our helicopter evolved and everything, but that's more for later. Most likely tomorrow, Evolution video. We can make that happen. Yeah, I hope you guys all have an awesome day. I'm sorry for how late this video is going up. And I will see you all later.